Hi guys, so today is a slightly different video for me, but I wanted to take a moment to talk about 5 smaller content creators that I have been loving here lately. These are ones that I feel like I've been binge watching for the last several months. They all have less than 20,000 subscribers, but there's just something really refreshing and unique and just happy about all of these women, and a lot of them are kind of in my age demographic, so I'm in my 30s, and I definitely have been searching out channels and like I said, I watch a lot of 20-something makeup artists and makeup channels out here. Zero things against all the wonderful content they're putting out, but I've been looking for more and more women who are my age, right, out here on YouTube and searching out that kind of content. And in the process of doing that, I feel like I've uncovered 5 gems that I just had to share with you guys. And I also just really love the idea of spending a little bit of time on my channel to talk about other channels and to uplift some of these smaller channels. Satchmo says hi. So for today, I want to introduce these channels to you, talk to you guys about why I like them, and I'm going to show you 1 or 2 clips. I haven't decided which yet, just so you can kind of get a sense for the types of channels they are and whether or not they might be a channel you would be interested in. If you do go and subscribe to any of these women, let them know that I sent you. I would love for them to pick up some new followers from today's video. Let's go ahead and get started with the first one. First channel I have to mention is KATE the Great. And if you aren't following her, you should be. So her channel is a really clever spin on makeup and reviews, but she also does a really nice job of not only just talking about new products, but the bulk of her content is actually her applying makeup and talking about different techniques and reusing old loves and favorites.
The holidays are a time where you're around friends and family. You want to look your best. You want to look like you woke up that way. You don't want your sister-in-law over in the corner saying, damn, I guess Kate decided to put on every piece of makeup she owns today and then some. No, you don't want that, okay? Everything I'm showing you today is literally what I would wear in order to look like the best version of myself.
She is one of the few YouTubers I watch that makes me bust out laughing and makes me hit pause and rewind and run over and show my husband and make him watch 30 seconds of a clip.
Guys, comment below and tell me about like the most annoying comment you've gotten when you're home for the holidays. Oh, I know you got them. Honey, when are you gonna move back home? Steve and I were talking recently and I just have to ask, when are you guys gonna have kids? So how's that acting going? You booked a Broadway show yet? So, April told me you're an actor. Been in anything I might have seen? So now that I have you alone and it's just the girls, any hot dates lately? I see your hair shorter now. Guess you must like wearing it that way then. What does it say on your necklace there? Resist? I don't understand. Resist what? I'm so busy with the kids at home. You must have oodles of time to just stand there in front of a camera and do makeup for people. So what's this YouTube's thing I hear about? Is that like a job? Mom, can I get another drink, please? Okay, thanks.
The other thing that I appreciate about her, and actually all of the women we're going to talk about, is really good quality editing. Editing can be tricky, and it's very easy to sit in front of this camera and then just throw out a video without any splicing. Sometimes what makes videos, especially even more clever or punchy, is just those tiny little editing things.
This is what chopsticks are for, right? Oh, that's good.
So I am having an afternoon beer in honor of our first. She is one of the most enjoyable finds that I have stumbled across in probably years here on YouTube. So what makes Kate's channel a lot of fun is that she's always pairing her idea for her beauty video with a cocktail or with a glass of wine. So her intros always start with, here's the adult beverage that I am having this evening, and here's how it pairs with my look. And it's really clever and really well done. I also really appreciate that her videos are a lot of application techniques. I think we, myself included, do a lot of reviews, which is fine and fun, but what I really appreciate about her is that she's pulling in older makeup and things out of her collection and creating looks around different ideas and different themes, in addition to trying new makeup and giving reviews on products. Highly recommend checking out KATE the Great. I do not think you will be disappointed. It is definitely the highlight of my week when she posts. So the next channel I want to talk about is Mandi Lee. So in real life, Mandy is a photographer, and I really feel like that awareness of lighting and shadow that go into photography, she is leveraging hardcore for her videos. They are absolutely beautifully filmed. Her close-up product shots are absolutely stunning. I love the backdrops she uses, the lighting she uses. It's very inspirational, at least for me as a fellow YouTuber, to see how she's doing cutaway shots, etc. The other thing I really love about Mandy's channel is she tends to do these videos where she does 7 looks with one palette.
Welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am very excited about because it is all about the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. Very, very colorful, which is quite a ways outside of my comfort zone. So maybe you're asking yourself, why would I pick up a palette when I am a neutral wearer? Well, I do on occasion like to dip into color, and I really wanted to kind of challenge myself to see if I could come up with wearable looks using this palette. So today's video we are going to be doing 7 looks using every shade inside this palette, and I'm trying to make these looks wearable for any of you that, like me, are maybe a little bit intimidated by color and want to use color but do it in a kind of soft wearable way.
For a lot of you guys who have been talking about really wanting to love your stash more or figure out how to use palettes in lots of different ways, she's fantastic at this. But one of the things I really love is how approachable she makes the looks and how easy and effortless she makes the looks. So don't get me wrong, I thoroughly love watching people who are makeup artists, people like Robbie DeChristie, who can literally carve up and do the most elaborately crazy eye looks ever. I can watch that all day long. But when it comes to my own makeup application, I know that's not where I'm at. It's not the look I like for myself, nor do I have the skill set to pull that off. What I appreciate is somebody like Mandy taking a palette like the Riviera palette and taking those bright, bold colors and making them really wearable and really approachable. And she did 7 looks using that Riviera palette, for example, and I thought they were amazing. And the other thing I love about Mandy is just how well she articulates and communicates. She's got a very calm demeanor, but it's very upbeat at the same time. She's got a great vocabulary, describes products incredibly well, and I think is very approachable for how a lot of us are applying makeup on a day-to-day basis. So Mandy's channel is fantastic. I highly recommend you checking her out. So a channel I actually learned about from watching Kate the Great is Better Off Red, which, as a fellow faux redhead, I totally fell hardcore for the name of her channel. I thought that was just hilarious. And if that slightly twisted, funny sense of humor as her child channel appeals to you, she will too. She's got a really funny, sharp sense of humor. She is very quick-witted. And once again, she's got a really fantastic editing style with quick cutaways and ways of taking her footage and editing it together in a fashion that is just quick and funny and enjoyable.
Why is the carpet all wet, Todd? Oh, we got these shirts last holiday season. Check that out. They're a hit. Okay, this is our favorite holiday movie, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Cannot be beat. Can't. And we quote this to each other all the time. Like if Tyler and I are like at each other's throats or like arguing about something, one of us will be like,
"And why is the carpet all wet, Todd?"
I don't know, Margot.
"Why is the carpet all wet, Todd?"
She is also a very talented makeup artist, so although a lot of her looks and things she puts together on her channel look very simple and beautiful, if you go back further in her feed, you will see a lot of her Halloween makeup, and prepare to be impressed. This lady knows what she's doing. I am unfamiliar with what her personal background is in terms of a career at this point, but I would be shocked if there wasn't some professional makeup artistry in her background as well. But outside of the crazy Halloween looks that are insanely impressive, she also did a demonstration of makeup for more mature skin on her channel where she was working with a model and doing their makeup.
Filled in her brow a little bit short and a little bit more straight. And then I want to take this outer corner of her eye. We're making this angle here. It's going to draw her eyes up. If I follow her natural line, she's going to be way down here and she's going to look tired and she's gonna look illed. With another smaller round shader brush, we're gonna go into this color Distilled. This is a shimmer. Don't be afraid of shimmer.
I am afraid of shimmer.
You just need to find the right tone. So if it's a nice warm brown with a golden reflect, it's always gonna look nice on you. So I'm placing it in this outer corner. And remember, we're trying to like stay in this little angle.
And now with a fluffy crease brush, I'm gonna dip into this color Bucked, and then I'm just gonna try to accentuate / create a higher crease.
She also takes a palette and does multiple looks and gives you really fun options. But once again, there is a level of hilarity to her channel and just a dry sense of humor that I really, really love.
Stop the presses. I changed my hair. It's a little bit of He-Man, Prince Adam of Eternia. It's a little bit of Anna Wintour. I told you, cut bangs. I'm into it.
So I would definitely recommend checking out Better Off Red. I think she's got a really fun, eclectic mix of videos, and she's just got a really fun, spunky personality that I have thoroughly enjoyed. The next channel I want to recommend is one called KACKIE Reviews Beauty. KACKIE is a very natural beauty in and of herself, but she is very into natural beauty products and a very natural makeup look. I think it's really refreshing. I think it's really beautiful, and I really appreciate her teaching me a lot about indie brands, about natural brands. That's really where her focus is, on sort of natural indie beauty makeup.
It is what we like to, on my channel, call you made it in your kitchen natural makeup. The kind of thing that initially deterred me from trying clean beauty is because I was so sure that it all behaved like this. It just behaves like it is a bunch of essential oils that you mix together in your kitchen and you sold to your friends at the farmer's market. It's good because it's natural. It's a feel-good product, but the performance just isn't there. This is so disappointing because it's just greasy and it never dries down, and it's greasy. Did I mention it's greasy? And I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to interact with this in a way that's going to look pretty. It feels like stage makeup. It's just nasty.
I have learned a ton about cream blush from this girl in terms of brands that are awesome and brands that aren't, but she's also just got this, once again, funny, dry sense of humor.
Here are the 10 reasons it's the worst foundation I've ever used. That's not what I'm here for. That was not the point. And when it gets on your clothes, it looks like blood. Hello, welcome back. Welcome to another Friday Faves, Fails, and Finds. Today is going to be almost entirely actually beauty and makeup oriented. I have a lot of actual products to jump into today instead of 2 weeks ago when we dealt with just all of the miscellany that was falling out of my brain at the time.
I just appreciate a different point of view in terms of makeup application and techniques and styles of products and brands that aren't necessarily 100% mainstream. So if you've been interested in learning about sort of natural beauty and natural beauty products from a lot of indie brands, highly recommend checking out KACKIE. And during that whole thing, she is going to make you smile. Her personality is just, it's effervescent. That is the word we're going to use. So the last channel I wanted to recommend is What Kate Finds. And Kate is a beauty blogger, but she also does some fashion and lifestyle in there. What's interesting about her channel is that she's picked an annual theme. So last year's was the year of simple, and she was trying to simplify her life.
And so it's like 1, 2, 3, freaking get up! A month of not hitting the snooze button. I did it. I woke up. Not every single day, but most days. Aren't you supposed to be waking up early? What are you doing? This is embarrassing. Just get a little bit of time to myself in the morning. The prep work comes the night before.
You know what? I tried that and I didn't like it. And so what? Who cares? Move on.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is time for another Year of Simple challenge. If you're new here, my name is Katie, and if you don't know what Year of Simple is, I will link all of the videos in this series below, basically in an effort to live a more simple, simplistic, and meaningful life this year for 2018. Every month I'm doing a really simple challenge to try to make my life easier, to try to feel more rested, and I say that because that's what this month's challenge is. So this is all in an effort to live a better life and feel better and all of that.
This year, it's the year of 5 finds. So every month she's coming out and talking about 5 finds, things she's been trying and loving, things that she's rediscovered inside her collection. And this can be lifestyle, it can be fashion, it can be beauty. I don't follow a ton of fashion, lifestyle people here on YouTube, if I'm being totally honest. I have a handful that I really enjoy, but Kate comes to the top of my list. I like how casual and conversational all of her videos are. She does great imagery and great photos. She's incredibly clever and funny as well, so there's definitely a theme to all 5 of the women I've recommended. Apparently, cleverness and slightly dark humor is like my way of watching YouTube.
And it changed my makeup world. Oh, heaven. Heaven. Do. Isn't a thing at all. At least not a physical thing, though that's all I know. I hate these as much as I love these. They're not watching this. They don't know I'm talking about this. Might be a strange surprise. Glotion. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Katie, and today I'm so excited because we're discussing my favorite finds of 2018 in the category of beauty and lifestyle.
But what I appreciate about Kate is that she is not just presenting thing. She's also very introspective about what she's purchasing and what she's loving and how she's feeling about those purchases, and kind of in a way that I have enjoyed Hannah Louie's post in the sense that it's a very non-judgmental way, right? So here's how I'm approaching my XYZ thing in my life. So I appreciate someone who can present her points of view, present how she's feeling about a particular subject, but not do it in a way that makes me feel guilty if I feel differently than her. Kate is great. I really think you will enjoy her. I just realized I bookended my favorites with a Kate at the beginning and a Kate at the end, but that is what we have done, folks. I sincerely hope you check out all of their channels. I will link them down below along with a couple of my favorite videos from them. I know when you find a new channel, it's kind of hard to know where to start. So I'm going to include a couple of my favorites from each of them down below so you can kind of have the link to their channel, but also to a couple of what I'm going to say are good starting. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you go and subscribe and what you think of these women. I hope you will let them know that I sent you, and I hope you guys have an amazing week and enjoy some new content out on YouTube.